Hi guys, it's Laura from Mimi's Crochet and Farming, and I am going to share with you my whips. And I'm trying to get over my loss of Crojo, but Persephone, of course, has to say hello. Um, I am trying to get over my lack of Crojo. It is after finishing the Phoenix. Man, I have no Crojo left. So somewhere along the line in one of these projects that I have going, I'm hoping to find my Crojo. So some of these are pick my next whips that were of course put on hold because I was in crochet wars with the Phoenix. Um, some of these I don't even remember what's in them. So this is an Erin Lane bag. Let's find out what's in here. And if I'm still working on it. This is the Halloween one. And I haven't gotten any further than day one. And that has been put on hold. So I'll get to this at some point. Okay, so that goes back into my whip bucket. This one is it's in another Erin Lane bag. And I've started so many different things with this yarn. I don't even remember what I started making with this. But I think I am going to rip it out because I do actually have an idea. And it will be something, shh, don't tell Madonna. It will be something knitted. So the number, whatever hook I have in here, the G hook, I won't be needing it. I'll have to find some small knitting needles. Well, maybe some knitting will help me get my Crojo back. I don't know. So that's a pick my next whip from I don't know how long ago. But I do have an idea for it. So that goes back into my project bag. And in an Ella Bumblebee bag, this has been a scrap rug bag for the longest time. And it is once again a scrap rug bag. And I am using a size J hook, you know, the ugly brown one. Yeah. They could have, you know, they started out with bright cherry colors and then they put the ugly brown and the ugly green in there. Hey, get out of my stuff. No, Persephone. So I am using a J hook with this, and I'm still using some scraps that I got from, I just totally brain farted on the name. It will come to me in just a minute. But here is what I have started. It will be another scrap rug. Scrap cotton. It's all 100% cotton. And I have yellow on here so far. So, geez, I still can't think of the name. So sorry, because it's right on the tip of my tongue. And I can't get the name out. She lives in Canada. And she was such a sweetie, and she sent me her scraps of cotton so I could finish my one rug that I did finish. And now I'm working on another one with her scraps of cotton and some of my own scraps of cotton. I'll think of it somewhere down the line. So Yes, so I am working on another scrap rug. And I just started that, and it did not help my Crojo any. And I'm just using a half double crochet all the way back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I might put a different stitch in there, but we shall see. Okay, there's that one. Oh, this is another pick my next whip. I have been working on this. I've been trying to force myself to do at least 2 or 3 rows. It was the shawl and the ball, and I'm making a valance. So it will go this way. And I have just the side with three rows of double crochet and then just some lattice work. And then when I get to the very end, I'm going to put 3 more rows of double crochet, and then it's going to hang right up there. So I still have tons to go before I am done. I think I'll only just use one, maybe part of the second one. So I think this one will get done first out of everything. So I'll at least finally get a pick my next whip done, and we can pick another one. Okay, and that is in my Son of a Nutcracker bag from Erin Lane. Up next, I have a lapgan that I am making, and this is the one that I needed the yarn, excuse me, because I was not going to have enough yarn because the man that I'm making it for wanted it to go from here down. I am working on my 4th skein of it. I did put out a plea to help find some, and Deborah, Chiquita's Crochet, did find me some. The lady that I bought it from had 7 skeins of it, so I bought all 7. So this will be a 13 or 14 skein lap blanket, and it should go, if it's not here, then it should go somewhere a little lower. Let me take a drink real quick. Goodness me. Alrighty. I am using, what hook am I using for this one? I am using a 12 millimeter for this lapgan. Alrighty, and this is in my Joe Tote, my chicken Joe Tote. Isn't it adorable? Okay. I might have a finished object, but I have had somebody say that it was a cop-out. So, holy moly. I'll save that one for last, and you guys can tell me if it's a cop-out and I need to rip it out and do something else or add to it. So, for this project, I'm using 2 skeins, or excuse me, 2 cakes of Etrafil puzzle yarn. And I'm using it from one started in the middle. This one started on the end. then this one started in the middle. So I'm using them together, and this is what I am making my Just Feel festive shawl out of, that I knew I was not going to get done for Z's birthday, but it is coming along. So it started looking like this, and then you can see that it started changing colors. And now we are at this part right here. It's kind of an orange and a gray color right there. And it should meet kind of at the yellows, and then it will go back down to this color at the end. So I'm slowly making progress on it. I don't think it's going to be a very long one, but I'll at least be able to wrap up in it. I'd like to have it done before Halloween, but I don't think I will because I has no Crochet. So this is how my Just Feel festive shawl is coming out, and it is nice and drapey. And I am using a 5 hook with this. An H. Let me see. Let me make sure. Yes, this is an H, or 5.0. Okay, and this one is in an Erin Lane bag. I can't remember what kind it is, but it does have a boxed bottom, and it's kind of sturdy. So that helped with keeping that together. So this was an oops mistake bag that I bought, but I am finding that it has come in handy. So this is my Erin Lane bag. And you can just lift this up, and it is magnetized, and then I can just close it. Well, not that way. There we go. I can close it tight like that, and it will stay there. So that is that one. Okay. And in my, okay, Persephone, say hi to everybody. Say hi, everybody. Alrighty. And this is the project that I hope will start my Crochet back. I am altering a design that I found that I think that I'm going to like doing, but I need my graph paper so I can make some changes to the pattern. And I'm not going to show anybody the yarn or anything because it's just well, I can show the yarn if she'll let me. It's and I can't show you anything about what's going to happen. Okay, stop now. The yarn I got is just one of those mystery bags from, I think this one came from Mary Maxim or Hirschner's, one of the two. And it's kind of a peachy orange, and it should use the whole thing, possibly more, and I have 2 more or maybe 3 more of this color. I haven't decided which hook I'm going to use yet, but more than likely I'll be using, my choice is between a 4.5 and a 5, and I'm thinking the 4.5, possibly even the 4.0 might win over the 5. So But of course, that's still in the planning stage. I have to wait for my graph paper that I sent my husband to go get so I can finish designing the border and such. Okay, so this is what I'm calling a finished project. A couple of people have told me that I copped out, and I probably did, but you guys can let me know whether or not I need to go back and finish. But this was a Pick My Next Whip, and the design is really cool. I was using a 5.0 hook, and you'll recognize the pattern. It's the Which Way Fillet, and this is one skein. And if I add the other two to it, it's not even going to be the size of a baby blanket or a lapghan. So I came up and said that I can make it a doily and then just save the other two for something else. So is that a cop-out? Or should I keep going with the other two and use it for something that's going to be too small for a baby blanket and too small for a lapghan? Or do I call this quits and use it as a, something for the top of my refrigerator, or what? You guys let me know. I'll go with majority rules. So if majority says keep adding, I'll add. And if majority says frog it and make something else, I'll do that. Or if you want me to keep it and call it a finished object, I will do that. So the ball is in your court. Let me know what you want me to do. So that is it for my whips. I have way too many, more than I thought that I had. Of course, I forgot about some. So those are my whips. Let me know what you guys are working on, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.